The Great British Coin Hunt, we got what you want. We got gold and silver, seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary, you get one free entry. Every single raffle, make your collection dazzle. TGBCHraffle.com, TGBCHraffle.com.
Da 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 da. Oi! Hello, everyone. Someone's having a bit of trouble, isn't it? Right, live now. Can't talk, sorry. Okay, so how the devil are you? You all right, Chris? Hello there, Stuart, Eddie, Jeffrey, Andy Walton, Double Up Friday, Derek Clark. Are you ready? Got my sheet ready. Okay, let's be having you. Right, straight on to Hector's draw. And the first one, first spin for Hector's draw. Spank me. That was a bit weird. Aliens, man. It's the aliens. That ticker tape, Chris, is it something you can just flick on? Or does it need setting up, etc.? If it's just something to flick on, flick it back on, if you wouldn't mind. I've got a couple left. If not, it don't matter. Talk of the devil, look. Chris Dyer. Pleased to say, people have been checking the subscribers draw board, and I have had a couple of people where it was wrong, but other than that, it's all right. How many times you got it? I've checked my COAs. I have no 13 or 49. Okay, thanks, Andy. So that side of it's all right. So we're all rocking and ready. All you've got to do now is, if you want extra entries in that gold draw every other month, then take out an extra subscription in something. Hector's draw, George's draw, raffle subscription, Postman's balls. We need to fill the Postman's balls one up, so that's a good one. 6 times 6 plus 6 is 12. Times 12 equals 1200. Well done, Chris. And second place goes to how about this for interesting information? A TGBCH Pride coin sold for 25 quid on eBay, and I didn't sell it. 25 quid. Told ya. I'm not going to say I hate to say I told you so, because actually I'm enjoying saying I told you so. And I told you so. Once a TGBCH coin is sold out and people start collecting them, then you're going to get people that will pay more. Well done, Eddie. You're going to get people that will pay more. And because they can't get it, can they? Like anything else, doesn't matter what it is. I mean, if you think about old Chippendale, he didn't have a clue when he made them chairs that his old spindly chairs would sell for hundreds and hundreds of pounds each. He probably only made them for a couple of coppers, a few bobs. I mean, how much were they charging back then? Not a lot. I'm not, you know, comparing my stuff to Chippendale chairs, but just the supply and demand point is really what I'm talking about. £100 bonus. Got that. So I think that's really good news. It's good news for me, and it's good news for you. The TGBCH app will also help with that, because you can click on the coin and then you click on a button to go and search for the coin, go and shop for the coin, to go and buy the coin. So as long as somebody's got it listed, you can go and buy it. Chippendale are rescue rangers. Jeffrey Brinklow. Well done, Jeffrey. Someone's watching too much TV. I don't know. Oh, him might be. £50 bonus for Jeffrey. 150 raffle credit for you. Then we go on to raffles, and we've got tgbchraffles.com, Charles Babbage, 50p. Has anybody else tried using the George 82 code? Speaking to somebody this morning that says they've been having trouble using it, but I went and tested it and it seemed all right for me. So I can't work out what they're doing wrong. Lorna Jones. Lorna Jones gets the Charles Babbage. Derek Clark gets the 1994 D-Day. He won that on the raffle site. Ian Lennon gets the Falklands 50p. And then we go on to AnneJessop.com. Dun dun dun. 1 times Charles Babbage. 50p for Lorna. Keith Brady wins the first one. Just send this to Chris, and that's done. Just sent that to you, Chris. Get that done and out of the way. Keith Brady's got himself raffle credit. £18 times 2 is 36. £36 raffle credit. Andy Babb. Yeah, and I had issues with George 82 this morning also. Okay, £5 Casper Cash for Andy B. Andy Babb, £5 Casper Cash times 2. Try it now, Jeffrey. I'm not saying follow through with it, but I'm just saying try it now, add it to the basket, do the code and see if it takes it off. Is that what the problem was? It wouldn't accept the code? Because I just did it a little while ago and it worked. Now, if it works for you or somebody else out there, then I know the other person I'm talking to are doing something wrong. Whereas if it doesn't work for you, then I know it's down to me and it's my fault somehow, some way. But I just tried it a few minutes ago and it seemed to go through. Justin Joseph. So that would really help. I added it to the basket, put in the code, and it took it off. $30 random coins for Justin. Times 2. Yeah, I'll sort that for you, Andy. Dinky Crafts, hello Jennifer. Jack Sanderson. And I have updated the subscribers drawer, and I've updated the subscribers drawer, so everything should be perfect to Mondays. Andy Walton, it worked for me. Okay, you just tested it through to the checkout stage and it worked for you. Brilliant. So it should be working now then. Falkland set ×2. So it sounds like I might have fixed the issue, and that the other person I was talking to might be doing something a little bit wrong, or might not have something correct. Because Mick was going to put it in a newsletter for me, but he said it's not working. And he didn't want to do it when I didn't want him to do it if it ain't working. John White. I've done that. List. Can you please put up the list again for this old dinosaur? Thanks. What list? Sorry, mate. I'm not with it. 5 times £1 coins. ×2. What list are you after? And I will get it for you. Do you mean the link to the listing, or do you mean something else? Henry Long's got a little something. I've done that one. Oh, the link, the right, got you. 5 times banknotes ×2. The link you're after, where is it? Coming in. Give me a minute, I will find it. Oh, look. Hold your horses, Jeffrey. You can have a little win. Jeffrey Winklow. There you go, Jeffrey. And remember, there's no spaces between the word George and the number 82. 30 uncirculated coins times 2. You'll want to swap that. And we want Derek Clark. Where am I going? Eddie Beck. We're looking for Eddie Beck. Where's that, Mr. Beck? Come in, Eddie Beck. Your time is up. Eddie Beck. That's done. Date run for Derek times 2. And Jeffrey Winklow. Add to Chris's message for Jeffrey. Jeffrey Winklow. 150. Done. Code is George82, all lowercase, no spaces. Stuart Skulls, got a little cheeky one. Ten times Guernsey times 2. Oh no, did you get mugged? We'll have none of that mugging going on for poor old Debbie. Right, no one's allowed to mug Debbie. We're on ianglenn.co.uk, Eddie. That is what we're spinning right now. ianglenn.co.uk. Dun 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 dun. Robert Barnes. We've got the £1 per entry link. I will get you that. in case anybody wants that. I don't know how many people we've got on it at the minute. Sheet number 10 we're on. That's the £1 per entry link. A dragon coin we've got. Dragon coin times 2. Look at that. Gary Waring. £25 raffle credit. Just check his double ups. Nope, that's not it. Cool. Times 2. That is it today. 10th. 6. 22. That's been added, Andy. Derek Clark. We can tick that as being done, Mr. Fab. royalmint.org. Times 2. Not bad. That was a good one. Okay, that's done that. Look at how fast you got paid then, Andy. Jeffrey Brinklow again. There. Say hi, I'm going back to sleep. Miss you all. See you next week. See you next week. Bit of love out my bucket for you. Keep you warm while you're wrapped up. £25 raffle credit. No, he's on a sheet of coins. £25 raffle credit times 2. We won't swap that, Jeffrey. Did anybody notice the little cheeky thing that the Royal Mint did? Eric Clark. When I tell you, if I haven't told you already, or you don't know already, you're going to think, what? So as you know, sometimes they bring out, as well as bringing out the Cupro coin in the packet, they also bring out a colour version. When they bring out a colour version, they very rarely let people like me, dealers like me, buy them. So the people I buy from in the Netherlands, even though they're the biggest coin dealers in the world, biggest distributors in the world, they're not allowed to buy them. And on the specifications for the Pride, they had the Cupro colour coin, 15,000 limited mintage. Nobody's allowed to sell them, only the Royal Mint are selling them at £18 each, right? Colour Cupro. And no one else is allowed to sell them, and it's a 15,000 mintage. And I was talking to somebody who quite rightly said to me, look, we want to get in on this, Ian, because I want to get on in this, and you ought to get on in this as well, he said, because each time they do this, these colour coins, the colour Cupros, they'll sell for like 30 quid on eBay. So I said, yeah, I think you're right. So we'll wait till they release the coin, which was yesterday. We'll get some. Well, I went on, I nearly bought 20. And I couldn't pay them because for some reason it wouldn't accept my credit card. We're on martinmcdade.com is the next one we're doing. martinmcdade.com is the next one we're going to spin. The one we just did was qgardens50p.com. So we're now going to do martinmcdade.com next. And it wouldn't take my card. So I started getting frustrated. So I used another card. It wouldn't take that either. So I thought, okay, I better phone them up. So I phoned them up to place the order manually over the phone. And the bloke was saying, yeah, it's been happening to a lot of people today. And then I noticed, oh, hang on a minute, it's changed. It now says on the page unlimited. That can't be right. Is there a mistake going on? And the bloke said to me, oh no, there's no mistake. They changed their mind. They've changed their mind, and it's now unlimited. He said, how many did you want to order again? I said, now you've told me that, none, thanks. I don't want to order any because I can order them in 6 months' time. It don't make no difference. Well, it won't be 6 months' time because it will be until they stop. They just cease production, but they will make as many as they can possibly sell in that time. Moar fan got that one. They'll make as many as they can sell in the time. But the person I was talking to had already steamed in and bought 18. So they're now worried that they may not be able to sell them on as planned. Bit naughty, don't you think? Already given the information out, already sent the information out to all the dealers everywhere, worldwide. 15,000, that's it, no more. And we're going to be selling them. And then all of a sudden, they don't tell anybody and they change their mind. Bad news. What's the daisy times 2? TGP settlement times 2. Next up will be Potless TV. Royal Mint, say no more. Yeah, they do things like that. Brian Dawson. And we'll see what prize he's got. Change Checker, Westminster Collection. They put their Predfort Pride sheet of coins for Brian. They put their Predfort Pride up to 185 quid last night. So mine went up. Mine was at 100. I'd already put mine up to 175. I've now gone to 195, but I've only got a couple left. Out of the allocation that I was getting, there's only a couple left. So that's a coin that's going through the roof. Hi, John Warren. Hope you're well, mate. Conor Ritchie. Ten pre-decimal half pennies. Times 2. Brian Dawson gets 2 sheets of coins, times 2. Managed to get 12 Pride silver proofs. Did you get them off of Royal Mint? Chris Dyer. KewGardens50p.com. Ooh. Times 2. No, it's not. Multiplication wheel, isn't it? 6 from the Mint, 6 from Westminster. And what did you pay for them off Westminster? 69? Or did you pay more? going to Westminster instead of coming to me. It's outrageous. Four times. 4 plus 6 is 10 times 10. Yeah, I think they've put them up since then. Since you managed to get some. Bruce, did you get 6 in 1 transactions? Only let me get 3 at a time. On the Royal Mint, you can only buy 3 at a time of the silvers and 2 at a time of the Peaforts. I think the Pride coin, the Pride silver coin, will turn into another Peter Rabbit 2016. You know, give that 5 years, and that'll be up to like 300-400 quid. Jeffrey Brinklow. I mean, in a way, we all had the opportunity to buy the Peter Rabbits, didn't we? The 2016 at the time, but who'd have thought it was going to go to the price it is? Have ordered one from Change Check. Yeah, I saw you got one off outside as well. Date run, Jeffrey, which I will swap for you, times 2. Come on, I don't think you lot are trying hard enough. Put them up. Come and give me a spanking. Stick one on me. Don't think you're trying hard enough today. I won't be laughing if I come unstuck in a minute. Better when a 50p is more valuable than a sovereign. I know. What is that all about? Simon Rogers. There you are, Simon. One for you. What are you going to get this time? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, when you think about it, you would never have thought, would you? Well, I did. I must admit, I did at the time. But 10 times George V pennies. But in a way, you'd never have thought that a TGBCH coin would sell for 25 quid, would you? That's 2.5 times what I sell it for. Buying it for a tenner, selling it for 25, that's 2.5 times the price. You know, I mean, hands up, who thought a TGBCH coin would go for 25 quid less than a year after we started doing them? Not many people would put their hand out and go, yeah, I thought they'd go out in value that much. But it just goes to show you, doesn't it? It's not about, see, that's the thing with supply and demand. It's not about the real worth of something. As Stuart quite rightly pointed out there about a 50p getting sold, a 50p getting sold more expensive than a gold sovereign. For the price of a silver 50 pence Peter Rabbit that is only made of silver and only cost, what did that cost? Would it be the same, wouldn't it? Be about 65, 70 quid, wouldn't it? Right? And now, for the price of one of those, you could buy three of the latest sovereigns or half sovereigns, whichever ones you can get for 150 50 quid each. Brexit20.org. Thanks, Chris. ×2 for Emily Sanderson. You get 3 gold sovereigns for 1 silver 50p piece. You know, it defies in one sense, it sort of defies comprehension, but it doesn't, because the oldest, I was taught this many years ago, and it has been true for 40 years that I know of, and it will be true forevermore, is that any item is worth whatever somebody's going to pay for it. Stuart Skulls. You know, and it applies to anything. I mean, you know, my mug with my photograph on it, no good to anybody. It's got my photograph on it. But if I put this up for 100 quid and Stuart Skulls buys it, well, it was, for some weird reason, it was worth 100 quid to him. And that is what supply and demand is all about. That's what your buying and selling is all about. It's, you know, there is no rhyme or reason, because it depends on the actual person, what it's worth to them. Oh, Stuart, look at that. You hit one. Silver coin. Didn't get it on a multiplication wheel though. That was lucky, wasn't it? Wasn't that lucky? A full Monty 6 man as well. Oh, cool. That could have really hurt. But still, silver coin. Can't sniff at that. Next one up is the GreatBritishCoinHunt.com. The £1 per entry is still there. We've still got some left. Be nice to sell them all today. It's Friday, and then we could start Monday with a new sheet. But I don't know how many we've got to sell. How many? We've sold 36, so we'd need to sell another 64. Yeah, we've sold 36. Yeah, I'll swap them. Oh, you're quite right, Stuart. 2 silvers ×2. That's probably why Chris delayed spinning. He normally does that when I get something wrong. Oh yeah, I see Chris's comment there. Still 2. Well done. Michael Locke. And that's why things go up to the prices they go up to. That's why someone will pay 150 quid for a book of matches, or why somebody will pay 280 quid for a 1 penny program for the theatre. There's all sorts of collectors about, and when you understand that market, raffle credit times the number of people, 26 ×2, so that is £26 times 2 equals £52 raffle credit. Great USA Coin Hunt now. I've got a vest with a photo of my dead elderly friend and a living friend, both dressed up as Laurel and Hardy. I may never wear it again, but I won't sell it either unless I'm too old to wear it. Yeah, you see, sentimental value, something has more value to you than, you know, I don't know, 10 times the cost of the vest. Thinking about getting one done with my dad's photos on it and things like that. Scott. Monday, the George 82 finishes. So let's get you in by Monday. and then tell me what name you want, and we'd put you on the wheel for each one that you buy. And depending on whether or not you can afford to splash out, if you buy 2, I'll give you 1 for free. So you get 3 for the price of 2. And that goes all the way up until I can sell whatever I can, you know, my limit on what I've put up. £45 membership voucher times 2. Next one will be westminstercoins.com. There is no counting the number of different ways in which you say the same thing. If there was a prize for coming up with the most different ways somebody could say the same thing, you'd win it. Hands down. You can have any name you like on the wheel, but it has to be Chris Dyer. So for the George 82 people, you choose whatever name you want. We have Piglet going on there at the moment. I want some company for Piglet. And there's a reason why I'm offering the deal that I'm offering, because of what it is that I can do. Again, sounds cryptic, I know, but I've learnt my lesson. And I can't divulge too much information publicly until such time as it's done. Hello. Here's my cup. Let's face it, he's priceless. Absolutely. Come on, Brucey, what are you going to get? '18 Penguin. My idea of helping you to be able to go and get coins from the bank post office is starting to work. I'm really pleased to say. Because the deal is, part of the deal is, we're on WWF50p.com next. Part of the deal is that I help you do this and set it up so that you can just go regular as clockwork every Tuesday or every Wednesday or whatever day is convenient for you to pick up your 500 quid's worth of 50p's or £1,000 worth of £2 coins, whatever it is you're searching. And then you search through your coins, taking out whatever it is that you want, and whatever it is that now over and above what you want for yourself, you sell to me at face value. I then take every single commemorative. Doesn't matter now because it's costing me face value. So if there's 50 Benjamin Bunny, I'll have them. I give you the money for the Benjamin Bunny. You send them to me, for example. If I ever get tight and I need the money, I can cash them in. It won't cost me anything. I don't lose a single penny. Hello, Casper. You beautiful boy. So I don't lose a penny. But the other thing that's a big bonus is I'm not paying any wages out for somebody to sit and sort coins, which is what I had to do before. You know, we sorted thousands and thousands of coins every week, and I used to pay people to sit there, John, me, and other staff to sit there literally just searching and sorting through these coins. Well, the big bonus, the biggest bonus to me for doing this with a couple of you is I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for any hourly rate. I'm not paying for any wages. 20p decimal coins. And I'm not paying any wages, and I'm getting the coins at the face value. Now, obviously, I know I ain't going to always get the best ones every time, but one of the people I've got doing it at the moment you know, they've shown me some of the coins that they've found, and it's like they didn't have to say, they could have just kept them back. I'd never have known, and sold them themselves, but they didn't. They went, no, I've taken out what I want. You can have these, and that one is worth 30, 40 quid on its own, you know. So, and that's where that will work for me, I think. So I think that's going to grow a little bit. Because what's going to happen, as sure as eggs is eggs, Jem Hopkins, well done, Jem. What is definitely going to happen is as time goes on, it's going to be harder and harder and harder for people like yourselves to be able to get the change if you haven't got a business account. Because they are just not wanting to do it because they're not getting paid for it. Casper, Eddie said hello. Oh, what was it Jem won? I missed what he won. What was it Jem won then? Got it 4 times, I know that. Times 4. Oh, look at him. Look at what's in front of you, Ian. Don't be arse. £39 membership voucher times 4. What's he won? The clue is in the title. And I think, I was having this conversation with somebody this morning, I think Alan Turing being the next 50p, I think that's been done by design. I don't believe in coincidences too much. You know, coincidences are all right, but Phil Sanderson, he gets a £50 raffle credit. But here's my train of thought. Person I was talking to, I was saying to somebody this morning, and it doesn't matter talking about this is all right, because all it can do is help me. I was talking to somebody this morning, and I said, if there's something to invest in now after Pride, it's going to be the Alan Turing 50p. And they were saying to me, no, can't see that. You know, the science series and so on and so forth. But here's my thoughts. Debbie Garvey got that. £50 each raffle credit. YouTube members now, multiplication wheel. This is where it gets serious. Serious. So, my thoughts are, it's not a coincidence that Alan Turing is being released after Pride. It's not a coincidence that they've released Pride before Alan Turing. If you think about it, you've done the science series, you've got the Babbage and you've got Franklin and you've got Hawking, etc. It would make sense, in a way, to do your Turing, but why do it after Pride? Well done, Jeffrey. I'll tell you what I think. I think Alan Turing was probably the only one of the science people to get absolutely vilified for being gay. He got destroyed. His life got absolutely destroyed simply because he was gay. The man cracked the Enigma code or whatever it was he did. He did wonders for us during the war. You know, what he did for the people that turned on him, and those people in government and high places, they all turned on him. If it weren't for him, they wouldn't have been in their jobs. They'd have been under Nazi rule or something. 10 times old, large, 5p and 10p, which I'll swap, times right? So he's the one out of all of them that was gay, etc., and got absolutely destroyed for being gay. Do you think it's a coincidence that they release Alan Turing directly after they release the Pride coin? Pride, 50 years of Pride that goes all over the world. 3 + 3 is 6 times 6 for Jeffrey. YouTube Gold now. All over the world it goes. You've got people buying into Pride that don't only collect coins. This is Beatrix Potter all over again. This is gay people all over the world buying into the Pride merchandise, not just coins, but other Pride stuff. It's 50 years of Pride. So you're going to have people buying into all sorts of Pride memorabilia and collectible stuff and non-collectible stuff. And Pride coin for the 50p for the Royal Mint has gone through the roof, to the point where they've changed their mind. They're making Colour Coupe Pro, and they've also changed their mind on circulated, and they're putting 5 million of them apparently in circulation. That is going to get people buzzing, Mick Smith, because now people can look forward to trying to search it and find it in their change. Well, that gives a buzz, doesn't it? Starts, you know, when you put a decent amount in, 5 million, that's a good amount. I like 5 million, that's a good amount. 3 would be better from a value point of view. 1 would be phenomenal, but 5 million is good. Over 5 million, but 5 million is not bad. 5 million becomes a £5 coin, basically. It's worth a £5. £60 membership voucher for Mick. £60 membership voucher. So when you take all the things into consideration, do you really think it's a coincidence that the next coin coming out is going to be Alan Turing? I don't think so. I think that was orchestrated. I think that was planned. It's a very shrewd move. It's the kind of move I would make if I was sitting around a boardroom and I'd be going, listen, I've got an idea here. Absolutely. Can see why they've done it. And then when you take a notice of the mintage figures, 4 times for Mick, plus 4 is 8, times 8. Patreon members now. So when you take a look at the mintage figures and you see that there's only 1,500 peatful and there's only 3,200, I think it is. It's a smaller mintage than Pride anyway, by about 700 or 800. Is a lower mintage than Pride. I think the idea is to jump on the bandwagon of all the gay people, all the gay, lesbian, LGBTQ, and all of that kind of stuff. Is to jump on the bandwagon with that. Got them with you're into those people now. Got Pride coin into those people's houses. Now makes sense. Sell the Turing one. They've got something to make a pair up. Ian Menham. And it's the last one in the series. And out of all the coins for the science series, the very last one in the series just happens to be Alan Turing. I mean, they could have done that always round. They could have made Alan Turing first and Stephen Hawking last, couldn't they? But they made Alan Turing last. Directly after the Pride release. Orchestrated. Yeah, you're quite right. Raffle credit times the number of people watching. 24, but Ian swaps for 25. So we have £25 raffle credit going on to the multiplication wheel. Ian, I think Alan Turing was on a UK banknote. Yeah, £50 banknote. And let's be honest, that's a lot of his prosecutors were the same, but not willing to admit. Absolutely, they were. You know, terrible what they did to the people that helped us win the war. I mean, oh my God. Oh, Ian, 9 + 3 is 12. Well done, Ian. That was a good hit. Patreon Gold members now. So I really, really believe that a lot of this was planned. And if you think about it logically, you might come to the same conclusion. But I would say, think about it independently. Have a little workout and think, is Ian right? You know, could it have been done differently? Patreon Gold members. So what I'm saying is, I think that there is as much of an opportunity, if not bigger opportunity, with Turing than with some of the others. I think Turing is worth investing in. And for the people like Bruce that have gone off and bought 6 silver coins, obviously buy 6 Pride, bit of an investment, one for himself, maybe some to sell on later at a profit. I think that's well worth doing with the Turing. Lorna Jones. See you later, Dinky Crafts. Yes, found it again, taken over an hour again. Over an hour? What did? Club 100 coin. Times, Lorna's a 4. You have to think about people's motivations for doing the things that they do, and businesses. You know, businesses do things to make money. Five times 5 plus 4 is 9 times 9. Pay it members now. And we've still got some, we've had a couple sold, but we've still got some £1 per entries. Derek Clark. I ain't seen a win for Michael today, have I? Michael Bloxham. Yeah, no, the win today. Come on, Michael. Let's will you in a win. A music coin. I just read it out. What did Derek just win? 6 plus 5 is 11 times 11. Music coin, thank you. Just realised what you did there. Two lots of full Monty bonuses now. I also think I should put you lot on a coin. How about that then? Because you are the people, Robert Barnes, that have essentially, could say saved TGBCH. You could say were all the original investors was TGBCH. You could say were the people that kept TGBCH going. Without you, there would be no TGBCH. So, yeah, I think that would be a good series of coins. The people that made TGBCH. That would be a buzz, wouldn't it? You've got to think about that. Wouldn't that be a buzz? 170 bonus. Wouldn't that be a buzz? Seeing somebody buying a coin with your picture on it. That would be a total buzz. Ah, no. That was the reason your delivery was delayed, Brian, is because I didn't send it because you was away. That reminds me, Derek Clark. So I'm now going to go on because I marked all your wins as don't send. So I'm now going to go and mark them all as urgent. Brian, here we go. Right, urgent. And I'll tell you what you've got to come. Give me a second. 165 bonus. If you're watching, Brian, just give us a thumbs up if you're watching, will you, mate? I know you're still watching. It will save me going and answering it on that post as well. I had my parcel yesterday and very pleased again. Thank you. Excellent. Glad you're happy to be. Gary Hossie. Just marked all yours as urgent. Yeah, that's perfect. Tell him to email me. Great. Raffle credit times the number of people watching times 2. 22 times 2, £44 raffle credit. Raffle credit times 2. So it actually takes it to 88. Because it's on a double up wheel as well. Derek Clark. He's done well today. RM coin. Oh, 9 plus 5 is 14 times 14. Now that was a little spanking, wasn't it? 14 Royal Mint coins. Could have been worse. Could have been silver. So I'm happy. Yes, I'm back. Found it again. Aha! I'll just go through it in a second, Brian. Give me a sec. John White, Super Wheel win. So what I've got for you at the moment, Brian, is 3 2018 Penguin 50p's, 15 uncirculated coins times 4, so 4 lots of that, so that's 60. 15 uncirculated coins times 2, TGBCH Bunce coin times 2, a sheet of coins, 20 random coins times 2, and a Royal Mint package coin times 3. That's what I've got for you. I will say that the uncirculated coins and random coins tend to be lower denomination and stuff like that. You're not going to get like £1 coins or £2 coins and things like that. Thanks, Chris. 5 times £1 coins. That's what you won earlier on in the stream. Times. And if you wanted to take advantage of any of these bundles, Brian, you can. And I just do a bundle and take off the number of prizes as you're winning them. So you could even go for something like that if you wanted to. Six times 6, that's £31 coins. TGBCH newsletter. Multiplication wheel. Email for mine to be delivered tomorrow. Oh, excellent. I didn't know he was working on any of the prize list this week. I thought he was doing some other stuff. Lorna Jones. So, yes, we need some more entries in the £1 per entry. We haven't sold enough. If you like the way things are going, you like what you're getting so far, then grab some £1 per entry entries. £25 membership. £25 membership that was, wasn't it? £25 membership voucher. Multiplied by Lorna Canad 4. 4 times. 4 plus 4 is 8 times 8. Raffle newsletter wheel now. So yes, finishing off what I was saying to you, Brian. So if you want to, I've marked them as urgent. If you would prefer not to receive those prizes and you'd like a bundle instead, whether it be this bundle or the next one that I do, let me know, and then I will take off the urgency, mark them don't send, and tie up the prizes, etc., to get to your bundle. So it's entirely up to you. I can let that go through, or I can freeze it. Richard Bonner. That's Suzanne Hardman's friend. I'll just have whatever it lands on. Thank you. No worries, Brian. I will just leave that as it is then to go through. So they'll be coming out to you by next week. £25 raffle credit. Three times 3. Henry Long wins George's draw. Well done, Henry. Christopher Edwards. And Chris Dyer wins the third one. Henry Long, Christopher Edwards, and Chris Dyer. Okay, no direct entry winners draw today because we haven't sold enough entries. But that's it. Thanks very much. If anybody wants me, I am about for a little bit. I'm going to go on the phone now to speak to somebody. And remember, George 82 before Monday, and lowercase and no spaces. So George and then the number 82, no space between George and 82, right? And if you have 2, I'll give you 3. So that's the deal on that. And we'll see you later on. Thanks very much. Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Lorna. Thanks, Andy, very much. Thanks, Derek and Mick and Lisa and Richard and everybody else in the team, and all you lot as well. Bit of love out my bucket. Have a super weekend, and I hope you're happy with the prizes that you've won. Thanks, Chris. Cheers.
British coin hunt, we got what you want. We got gold and silver, seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary, you get one free entry. Every single raffle, make your collection dazzle. TGBCH raffle.com. TGBCH raffle.